Could it be that the field I spent part of my youth playing rugby on was close to a strong dragon energy current of St. Peter and Paul's Parish Church of Ormskirk? That may be also St. Cuthbert's Church in Southport, seen in episode 1 where the journey starts and the intrigue began. But there is also another ancient building in this region that must be included. It is just ruins now and quite a challenge to locate, but it is the oldest remains in the area.
What a beautiful day it is today. And this beautiful garden. But here, this building is the old Burskow Priory. Burskow is a town in Lancashire next to Ormskirk. This priory is from 1124. This is, I believe, an abbey.
Founded by the Lord of Latham for the Augustine Black Canon monks, who in 1189 he also granted Ormskirk's parish church this abbey. But in 1536 the dissolution of the monasteries by Henry VIII meant that 4 of the large bells were moved to this location, the parish church, where the tower was actually built to house them.
But I'm fascinated with this area that I'm living in. And I know we haven't gone onto the Arthurian trail looking for King Arthur's lake and evidence of King Arthur as yet. And we haven't had a chance to meet James and Keith. Unfortunately, I've run out of time in this episode, but we will in the next episode.
And so it's time to depart from Ormskirk, Church of the Dragon, with a sense of achievement in finding the dragon itself, the metaphor for the terrestrial electromagnetic energy that flows through the earth and has been known to our ancestors for many, many years. And so it's time to head back to the office for a cup of tea, to regroup and prepare for the next journey. Passing through country farmland, along the back roads of what I feel is now such a sacred land. Look out for the next episode on the quest for the Arthurian legend, in what to me will always be ancient Albion. And thank you for watching. If you got this far in TikTok or YouTube, I appreciate it. If you watched the whole video of Quest for the Dragon Trail, then well done. It's a fantastic documentary that took 9 months to edit. And this is a part of the adventures in Gonzo Vision, the channel that is about the adventure, living in the moment, and looking in the local area for the best 2 trees where hammock time is possible.
So the hammock is like putting a deck chair in the forest, as long as you've got 2 trees. The biosphere itself actually engages with my own energy. I can feel it. You'll feel it too.
This documentary series also features churches in the local area, looking for the hints and clues to an untold history and forgotten mystical past, lost in the secrets of time. Dated also from the 12th century,
is what's known as the Godstone. If you look into the science of cymatics, at a specific frequency, it will form a shape depending on that frequency. And the shape is what we see in the sides of these churches.
The basic fundamentals of sacred geometry is explained in these videos, just enough to understand the symbols and the semiotics seen in a lot of these buildings and structures that we see in our towns and villages. Do we know what these symbols mean? Are we aware to the alignments of some of these structures in such contrast to the rest of the buildings of our modern times? Do you also find yourself marveling at what could be hieroglyphics of some sort, messages or codes of a hidden language or an ancient time long forgotten? And so the trail continues through Southport and into parts of Lancashire, once a part of the great Briganti tribe who fought the Romans. And we dive deep into these ancient old world buildings that channeled energy from the earth and the ether. And so if this is your kind of content, intrigued as I am with the same codes and patterning that we see in the motifs and the symbols of an ancient language, then you know what to do.